Imagine encountering a Tyrannosaurus Rex in its natural habitat, an apex predator built for hunting with keen senses and unmatched physical prowess. If T-Rex were to hunt a human, the experience would be a terrifying display of calculated stalking, relentless pursuit, and immense power. As a predator adapted to hunting large herbivores in the late Cretaceous period, T-Rex was built to pursue and take down prey much larger and faster than a human. In this hypothetical scenario, understanding the hunting tactics and physiology of T-Rex reveals the chilling reality of what being hunted by this ancient predator might entail. T-Rex had finely tuned sensory abilities, honed to detect prey from considerable distances. Studies on its skull structure indicate that T-Rex possessed forward-facing eyes, giving it excellent binocular vision, depth perception, and the ability to detect movement from afar. This predator would likely spot a human from hundreds of feet away, and once locked onto its target, it would be difficult to escape unnoticed. Its visual acuity is estimated to have been up to 13 times sharper than that of a human, meaning it could likely spot subtle movements even if a person were trying to hide. In addition to sharp vision, T-Rex had an extraordinary sense of smell. Fossil evidence suggests that its olfactory bulbs, the part of the brain responsible for processing scent, were well developed, indicating that T-Rex could track prey through scent trails. If you were moving through its territory, even if you were out of sight, a T-Rex could likely smell your presence from a distance and follow the scent trail you left behind. If it were downwind, it would pick up your scent with ease, allowing it to track you before you were even aware of its presence. Once T-Rex located you, it would begin a stealthy approach, capitalizing on its understanding of terrain and prey behavior. While T-Rex was massive, it was not simply a charging brute. Fossilized footprints suggest that it could move with surprising quietness given its size, thanks to muscular control and precise foot placement. Though primarily a pursuit predator, T-Rex could employ a calculated approach, leveraging any available cover such as vegetation, hills, or rocks. If the area had even minimal foliage or rocky outcroppings, T-Rex could utilize these to mask its approach, reducing the time you'd have to react. The sheer size of T-Rex would work to its advantage in this approach. Standing around 13 feet tall at the hips and stretching up to 50 feet long, it would be difficult to hide from, but its height would allow it to keep an eye on you while keeping much of its body behind cover. The goal would be to close the distance to a point where a powerful, swift charge could close any remaining gap before you had time to react. If you attempted to flee, T-Rex's pursuit instincts would kick in. With powerful leg muscles and an estimated top speed of around 12 to 15 miles per hour, T-Rex could easily outpace a human, who can generally sprint at a maximum of 8 to 10 miles per hour over short distances. Though it wasn't built for long-distance speed, T-Rex's speed and stamina would be more than enough to catch a human in a short burst. Fossil evidence shows that T-Rex had well-developed femurs and leg bones capable of withstanding the stresses of rapid movement, meaning it could sustain a short but explosive charge that would be impossible for a human to outrun. The chase would be terrifyingly short. If you managed to evade for a few seconds, T-Rex could simply adjust its pace, as it would already have the upper hand. Its intelligence likely enabled it to predict the movement of prey, and if you attempted to dodge or change direction, T-Rex would adjust its approach accordingly. Weighing around 10 to 15 tons, T-Rex's momentum alone would make it nearly impossible to escape once it had initiated the chase. Upon closing the distance, T-Rex would launch its attack, leveraging its immense jaws and bone-crushing bite force, estimated at around 12,800 pounds per square inch, one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom. The jaws of T-Rex were designed to crush bone, and its teeth, some of which could reach 12 inches in length, were optimized for tearing flesh and delivering fatal injuries with a single strike. As it attacked, T-Rex would likely lower its head to seize you in its powerful jaws. Even one bite could be fatal, crushing bones instantly and causing traumatic injuries. Unlike some predators that kill by suffocation, T-Rex would rely on brute force, likely incapacitating you immediately. If you managed to evade the initial strike, T-Rex might continue to pursue you or shift to a slow stalking behavior to exhaust you. However, it's unlikely that it would need to do so, given its speed, strength, and bite force. In this scenario, T-Rex would most likely consume its prey quickly, as it was primarily a meat-eater capable of both hunting and scavenging. The high caloric demands of T-Rex meant it wouldn't waste energy on lengthy chases or unnecessary exertion. Once you were down, it would proceed to consume you. One of the defining characteristics of T-Rex's eyesight was its binocular vision. Binocular vision refers to the ability to use both eyes together to produce a single three-dimensional image, allowing for depth perception. This capability is essential for accurately gauging distances and locating prey, especially in a predatory context. T-Rex's eyes were set forward on its skull, rather than positioned on the sides, as is common with many herbivorous animals. This forward-facing orientation allowed the fields of vision from each eye to overlap significantly, creating a broad range of binocular vision. The degree of overlap between the visual fields of T-Rex's eyes is estimated to have been around 55 degrees, giving it excellent depth perception. For comparison, this is better than most modern birds of prey, such as hawks and eagles, which are known for their remarkable vision. This extensive range of binocular vision would have enabled T-Rex to accurately judge the distance between itself and its prey, facilitating precise attacks. Depth perception would have been particularly useful for a predator of T-Rex's size, as even slight miscalculations in timing or distance could result in missed opportunities or failed ambushes. The size of T-Rex's eyes also played a key role in its impressive vision. Fossil evidence suggests that T-Rex had some of the largest eyes of any land animal, measuring over 2 inches in diameter. Large eyes typically allow for more light to enter, which can be advantageous in low-light conditions, such as dense forests or dawn and dusk hunting periods. By collecting more light, T-Rex's large eyes would have provided it with excellent visual acuity, meaning it could see fine details at greater distances. In fact, studies have estimated that T-Rex's visual acuity was up to 13 times greater than that of a modern human. This means that T-Rex could likely spot details from over 6 kilometers, around 4 miles away, a distance far beyond human capacity. Visual acuity this sharp would be ideal for a predator that needed to scan vast landscapes for prey, whether they were grazing in open areas or moving within a forested environment. This combination of high acuity and extensive depth perception would have enabled T-Rex to lock onto its prey with remarkable accuracy, assessing movement, distance, and potential escape routes well in advance of an attack. An important aspect of T-Rex's vision was its ability to detect motion. Studies on the structure of its eye sockets and brain case suggest that T-Rex had an optic nerve capable of rapidly processing visual information, allowing it to quickly detect even subtle movements. This motion sensitivity would have been crucial for identifying potential prey or rivals from a distance, especially in open plains where the movement of an animal could be spotted against the horizon. In an ecosystem filled with other large dinosaurs, being able to detect movement efficiently would have allowed T-Rex to identify prey and act quickly when opportunities arose. This visual ability challenges an older misconception that T-Rex's vision was so poor it could only detect motion. The idea was popularized in the 1993 film Jurassic Park, where it was suggested that T-Rex could only see moving objects, a claim that has since been disproven. In reality, T-Rex's eyesight was far superior to that of many modern animals, and it was capable of spotting both moving and stationary objects from a distance. With high visual acuity and an ability to detect subtle movements, T-Rex could hunt more effectively, ambushing or pursuing prey based on sight alone. The environment in which T-Rex lived also influenced its visual adaptations. T-Rex inhabited forested floodplains and coastal regions, areas that would have been shaded during the day and dimly lit during dawn and dusk. T-Rex's large eyes, capable of capturing significant amounts of light, would have allowed it to see well in these varying light conditions, making it a versatile hunter that could operate during twilight hours, when prey might be more active. This adaptability would have given T-Rex an advantage over other predators that may have been limited to either day or night hunting. Moreover, as a top predator, T-Rex's need for efficient hunting would require sharp senses at all times. Its ability to hunt in various lighting conditions would have made it less dependent on any specific time of day, potentially allowing it to capitalize on prey that was diurnal, nocturnal, or crepuscular. This kind of adaptability in its vision would have added to T-Rex's overall hunting success, allowing it to dominate the ecosystem. Comparing T-Rex's eyesight to that of other large predators underscores just how exceptional its vision was. Modern-day apex predators like lions, wolves, and even eagles have excellent vision relative to their needs, but T-Rex's visual abilities likely outmatched them all. While raptors such as hawks and eagles are known for their keen eyesight, they lack the combination of visual acuity, depth perception, and motion detection on the same level as T-Rex. Given the enormous demands placed on a predator of T-Rex's size and strength, its eyes were a crucial evolutionary adaptation, enabling it to spot, pursue, and capture prey effectively.